Hello, Max here. This is a little different, kind of Too Many Games wrap-up video. This is my third year going. I'm going to be doing this one solo, and I'm actually going to title this Too Many Games Changed My Life Again. What do I mean by that? I've almost doubled the sub count on YouTube since I started going. Lots of things on the way I conduct myself with content and other creators have completely changed, including removing my mask. I might actually include a mask to where I am now and to where I am today. I also, my real name is not Max. I do use that for protection for my family. That's an important differential. I don't believe I'm a character. I know there's some implications of that. I am definitely understand that I'm not my YouTube personality, and actually going to Too Many Games has helped me self-reflect, know where I want to go in life, and meeting some of the best friends I'll ever have in real life, and the content creators as well. It's life-changing. Really is. These are real people, and that's what really sold it to me to finally just ditch the mask, along with the typical YouTube drama, which I take everything in. I don't want to live my life with regrets anymore as to where I am in 2025 and the rest of my life. I really want to start living the way I want to live. And that means building up the channel. Really, I'm actually doing really mentally good right now. It's just that I'm an emotional person. I'm also, something that I found out recently is I think they call them empaths, or they're very empathetic to other people and thrive connections to lots of different people. And that's not immediately what you think it is, like other things, which, I thrive on having connections with lots of people and deep connections. And I also have to, with self-reflection, that's always come from this. For some reason, I could bookmark my path, my journey. Hey, Kelly, I missed you. In life, partly with music, movies, first off, entertainment saved my life. I'm not going into the details. I 100% know it saved my life. And we need entertainment and escapism, okay? So holding on to seeing something new kept me on this earth, I know for a fact. I'm extremely healthy now, and that's no longer an issue because I sought help, okay? I sought help, and I'm finally starting to get some routine in my life, which this is not sweat. I just got out of the shower. I realized for my mental health, I need to get out of the house, get some fresh air, and I also need to exercise at least 3 times a week. Even when I'm out of town or when I'm with family, I have to do it. It really clears my head. Also, I know this is all over the place, okay? But mainly, I'm dead serious. This changed my life. I do want to take it more serious next year. I think it is time for me to stop being a couch crasher. I shout out to Joe, and Rhea also pulled through this time, but I don't want to impose on anybody anymore. So I am going to I'm planning to plan ahead for next year, get my own room. Maybe if if I could get Cyrus or Brian finally to come, or someone else, maybe we could share a room there and be more professional. Definitely and that's part of it was meeting all these YouTubers who really have it together, physically, mentally, and work ethic was just amazing. I will share a picture of one of my favorite moments from this weekend was when I was kind of just wanting to chill and be by myself and focus on myself after I exercised at too many games. I was like, you know what? I need to clear my head. Get my Walkman, go around, and that really helped me. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drive. I have a long drive tomorrow. I'm just gonna go to bed. And you know what? We got shout out to Rhea for multiple reasons on this trip, who really helped me also with my relationship with my wife, which I couldn't find a better way to end our trip than last night, where me, my wife, and Rhea all went out. We went to a few coffee shops, had a really nice dinner, really amazing time. And one of the best, I think you guys know, not to get personal, but marriage is hard, So we've had a few moments here and there, and even the past week or two. But I will say this: one of the best nights I had out with my wife was last night, and we're doing a lot better since I got home from too many games, and things are looking bright, And that's thanks to friends that dedicate their time to help me and my wife and are really true friends. So really appreciate that. But getting back to the content creators too, I will go. John Riggs was amazing. I'm such a fan of his now after meeting him in person. It's really weird when you watch the videos and you're like, how much of this is just like put on for YouTube and how much he is just so enthusiastic and happy. And then I talked to him about it. I'm like, that's why I like your stuff. And he's like, why focus on the negative? I'm here to have fun. And, and then seeing him and his wife, his very supportive wife, and he called her his number 2. And I think that, that was great. And then Pat, the NES punk, truly, he is an inspiration to my channel. I had a few when I started YouTube. One of them was someone in charge of a video game company that I don't want to talk anymore. And the other one was Pat the NES Punk with the CU podcast and Flea Market Madness, which I do tape hunters, And I really, really look forward to his panel each year. RGT85 and Spawn Wave I would have really liked to see, but they kind of stacked the panels where you had to pick or choose, which was unfortunate. And then the biggest surprise was the Angry Video Game Nerds concert with Rex Viper. The crowd was so into it, and I know James enjoys making videos, but I've never seen him more alive than when he's on stage with his band, shredding on the guitar and just enjoying life. And that was a true inspiration too. He has made it, and even if you don't really, I enjoy his videos, but I'm not like a big super fan but seeing what he's accomplished is amazing. I don't know if there will ever be like a retro video game YouTuber as big as the Angry Video Game Nerd. And he still gives enough time to his fans. It was so busy when they had a set at Too Many Games where you could be like you're on the Angry Video Game Nerd channel. So he was so popular with that idea that they had to cut it off and not everyone could get in. And then fortunately we got invited to the after party where there was a lot of great people. And it was important for Ray to give him thanks for the great concert the other night. So, cool as she is, she went up and bought Rex Viper a round of drinks, and we got to say hi and get her X-Men LJN cart signed. And then I was thinking maybe he would get a beer. He's like, no, an old fashioned. He went right. He's like, yeah, get me a drink. That was pretty cool. And that'll always, and I had 2 beers that night and I was buzzing. I had a good time. So that makes me want to open up more next time with other content creators and be more chill, try to be more sociable. So that's definitely one of my goals. And then to see, to meet more friends for sure in real life, definitely. I will end it here with wrapping up. I do have a small haul. I've really been enjoying the Switch 2, and I really love collecting retro, but I don't want to force it when I'm vibing with current gen. And I really need to get back to Xbox 2 and PlayStation because I have some friends on there and play online. But right now, it's just, I am loving the Switch 2 launch. It's one of my favorite launches of all time. I love Mario Kart World. I'm going through Soul Calibur now on the GameCube. I played Fast Fusion a lot. I'm looking forward to Donkey Kong Bonanza. And it's hard for me to focus on on my wish list for for old gen titles, So I'll start with stuff that a good friend got me. Got me a GameCube controller because I am a huge GameCube fan. And then, sadly, I can't stand misplacing things, but I misplaced a whole carrying case of... Yes, Callie. A whole carrying case of Switch 1 games. And in there was games I wanted to revisit, which Mario Odyssey and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So she might be lending these to me. I kind of forgot to clarify if these are just lending. If they're lending, I'm just going to play them and give them back. But I'm definitely happy to try these out again. I put in Mario Kart Odyssey. Callie, you're ruining my video, please. You're ruining my video. Okay, get up here. All right, stop it. Stop barking. And don't sit on Pat's book, okay? All right, so I'm looking forward to playing these and see if I notice any enhancements. But with this one, it was really weird. I didn't know what to do where it loaded my save point from my old one. And then I want to go through this, and I might want to get the DLC characters before they disappear. Is Smash Brothers Ultimate, are some of these characters, are they in danger of being delisted? I'm thinking about, you really should consider that now that the Switch 2 is out. Unless they do a Switch 2 edition of Smash Brothers Ultimate with more characters, which would be amazing. But the creator of Smash Ultimate is now making Kirby's Air Ride 2, which is honestly, I'm not against that game. It's just like the last on the list of Nintendo titles. Oh, I brought down my Switch one because after I record this, I'm going to play. And then here is my N64 guidebook from Pat Contri. It is dented. I can't deny a sale. He gave me $10 off for this. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take it, Pat. And then I was using the wrong terminology. Can you sign? He's like, it's already signed. I should have said, should you personalize it? But honestly, I think Pat likes me enough, but I should probably keep my distance. But this looks amazing, really, really cool, and I'm looking forward to going through it. I love the N64. Really, really well done book. Look at that. So that's my thoughts, and I'm really in a different place from when I started going there. I know people make these YouTube videos and you don't believe it, but I think if you look at my channel, you can see it, and I want to improve. The only thing I really was revealing to myself was that I thought I was farther along than I am, but I'm only maybe halfway there, and it's not that I'm going to try to get there. I am going to get where I want to go. And one of my favorite movie quotes of recent movies, not that it's my favorite movie, I really enjoyed the Maxine and X trilogy, X, Pearl, and Maxine, is, sorry, I didn't want to get emotional again, but I really love this quote. I will not accept a life I do not deserve. And that's probably one of the best movie quotes of recent years. I really like the movie, but I really feel like I want to live my life like that too. And everyone should. Everyone should. I really, entertainment, again, to wrap up, saved my life, changed my life, why I'm still here. It also helps me get through stuff. Exercise. I had my exercise room and my game room set up where I could watch movies while I exercise, but music really helps me. Music helps me exercise, clear my head. It helps me clean. It helps me get rid of I am a hoarder, not like the nasty one, but I collect too much stuff. It's helped me get rid of things. Helps me drive, when I'm on a trip. So music, video games, also these video game launches that's why I'm okay to spend $80 on a game for Switch 2, because if it's a great launch, it's a lot of great memories that I have online and online with friends. So console launches are a great way to mark my time too. Movies. I always love movies. I've called Max movies. It's just my life's been busy, but I also got to get back to the theater this time, which I saw Megan 2.0, which I loved. And good news again. I'll be dead serious. Since I got back and yesterday, my wife's been all over me, which is great. And I haven't had that feeling in quite a long time. So yes, that is a very positive change, which is great this late on in a relationship. And we are going to see Jurassic Park together Thursday, and we are going to go see Superman next week. And she's actually excited about getting back to the movies. Not only has it brought back my excitement, she's now excited. So really good things on the horizon. I appreciate all the support. I'm going to be onward and upward from here. And join me, because we're gonna have a blast. I'll see you soon. I wanted to do a live stream, but I'm like, I have to do less is more. Less is more, and that's something else I figured out. I go overboard a little bit. I have to pull back from my, because I could be a bit much sometimes, if you all know. So I got exercise, I got rest. I don't want to overdo it where I can't sleep, because sometimes I'll get too amped and I can't sleep. So I'm going to play some games, maybe spend some time with my wife, and get to sleep, go to work. And hopefully I'll see you streaming next few days. And I'm pretty sure the mic drop is going to be a big one. No, I'm just kidding. The mic drop's going to be good this week, so definitely tune in. And I'll see you soon.